Hey, I recognize that place.
Look at that.
Yeah, that is Columbus proper.
Mm-hmm.
But what about everything in Columbus? I think that is what we're going to talk about today with a man named David Cross from Movoto.com. Did I say that? Is it Movoto? Did I say that right, David?
Here, let's see. We can. We're gonna turn on his microphone here. All right. So we wanted to make sure we got that right, David. We appreciate you weighing in. Now you're very opinionated when it comes to, what's better, which is better, A or B in Columbus, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So how did you develop these opinions? Because we know you're living on the West Coast now, but you're from Columbus.
I lived in Columbus from 2001 to early 2010, and I visit there on a regular basis.
Okay.
So why Columbus? What made you think that you wanted to rank many areas and many different types of highlighted things in Columbus?
Well, I think about moving back to Columbus on a regular basis, and I also thought that I knew it very well.
All right.
So you did this. This is based on your own personal opinion.
Some of it, yes. I wrote a post about a month ago about Columbus, and one of the things that showed up was a big argument over what the best ice cream was, and that was really the inspiration for me to write this current post.
And you just kind of got, just kind of snowballed from there then. What's better, this or that? Or all right, well, let's get to some of the things for your list, David. And we'll start with that, with the ice cream. I mean, that's the big debate, Jenny's versus Graeter's, both tasty in their own right. They've both been on top 10 lists in the entire nation.
And local.
Yeah, that's right. So what do you say is better, Jenny's or Graeter's?
Well, the thing here is that Graeter's isn't really from Columbus. It's from Cincinnati.
Right.
Yes. And I should say that I worked at Graeter's in high school, so while I like Graeter's more, when it comes to ice cream in Columbus, it's going to be Jenny's.
Ah, okay. So you're just giving it home field advantage then.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk about the parks that are in Columbus proper. We have Goodale Park and Schiller Park. Which one?
And why?
I believe that's Schiller Park.
Schiller.
Why Schiller over Goodale?
Well, for a time, I spent a lot of time in German Village, and the community down there is really protective of their park, and I particularly like the Shakespeare in the park.
That is neat when they do that down there. All right, next up.
Polaris, and we were talking, hey, fashion, shopping. Polaris versus Easton.
I went with Easton. I like to walk around outdoors.
So you like that, the whole outdoor, kind of spread out kind of thing. And have you been back yet and gone to the American Girl doll store yet?
Apparently not.
He's speechless.
All right, let's go to the next one. Two of our hamburger houses, Wendy's versus White Castle.
I think I said that's the Battle of the Square hamburgers.
Right.
I particularly like Wendy's, and that's because I feel they have a little bit of a sense of irony. Their Valentine's Day annual Valentine's Day event is one of
the White Castle thing. White
Castle.
Castle's Valentine's. Yeah.
Yes.
So you're a fan of like the porcelain and aluminum then too, like the ambiance maybe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I just think it's very funny.
Steam grilled taste. Okay. How about this though? Everybody, no matter where you live in Columbus, they think their neighborhood is the best, hands down. But you had a pick for the best neighborhood in Columbus, and it is?
I would say that would be Clintonville.
Clintonville. Well, why is that?
Well, Clintonville has a very deep sense of community in it, and I don't think they're as pretentious as other places, actually.
Oh.
Wow. Go ahead, out one of the pretentious places.
Yeah, you're safe. You're on the West Coast.
In every neighborhood, so I'm going to be careful there.
Okay,
all right.
All right, now I'm a big Mexican food eater, so let's hear your pick for the best Mexican food.
I picked El Vaquero, and particularly that's the one on Olentangy.
The specific location, the one on Olentangy. Ah.
Yeah.
And do you have like maybe a favorite dish in particular at El Vaquero that you would recommend?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Do you have a particular thing that you like to order from El Vaquero?
Well, they have a very good chicken and pineapple dish.
Ooh.
And lastly, you ready for the big debate?
Okay.
Football in Ohio, in Columbus versus everything.
Yeah, football's going to win every time.
Every single time.
Yeah, it's no contest.
I agree with that. All right, well, we will let you take some time before you return to our community in case you have angered people. But we appreciate you taking time out so bright and early this morning, David. And we can find you at movoto.com, correct?
movoto.com/blog.
All right. Thanks a lot, David. And it's pretty interesting, too, because that blog goes into 25 things, and along with football, there was one that was Archie Griffin versus Archie Griffin.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty good. You'll have to check it out. So let us know if you agree with David's choices. We have the entire article posted on our Facebook page. Weigh in on the debate, facebook.com/WTTE Fox 28.